Hi. What can you tell me about the Marquis de Vilta?
Why the interest?
We just had a little spat, and I'd like to know who I'm dealing with.
I admit he's not the most sociable person in the neighborhood, but at least he actively participates in municipal life. He's given numerous grants to the library, among other things, and he's a fervent reader.
I must have genuinely misjudged him. Now I feel guilty. Do you know his address? I'd like to deliver him a gift to make up for it.
The Marquis is registered here, but we don't require an address for membership. We just ask for phone numbers in case someone forgets to return a borrowed book.
That could be a good start.
I'm sorry, but our privacy policy forbids me from providing personal details to strangers, if you're thinking of asking me for it.
Come on. Who's ever going to know?
I don't mean to intrude on your discussion, but I couldn't help but overhear. Clara is bound to respect her duties, especially the obligation of confidentiality.
Gaia, not Clara. And don't worry, I had no intention of ignoring my responsibilities.
This is a full-scale coalition against me. I have an insane desire to read.
To borrow a book, you need a card, which, unfortunately, I can only issue to residents.
But I really have a great desire to read.
You're strange, Lazarus. You make me laugh. Try to swing by City Hall. Maybe they could issue you a tourist permit.
I doubted it. Plus, I'd have exposed myself too much. Let's talk about Castle Pacti Leone.
Castle Sancti Leonis. It's a great building. Ancient and fascinating. Unfortunately, for a while now, the Marquis has stopped issuing permits to visit it, which is strange, because until a few months ago, he was more than happy to show off his family's holdings.
Have you ever tried asking for a permit?
No.
Take care, guys. Father Carlo?
Yes?
Have you got a library card?
Sure. Here, go ahead and take it.
But are you giving it to me without even asking for it?
Isn't it written, "Better is a dish of vegetables where love is, than a fattened ox served with hatred"?
I started to ponder the parable of Father Carlo, trying to make sense of that enigmatic verse. Perhaps the man standing in front of me possessed a well-concealed wisdom? Okay, probably not. Tell me something about Castle Sancti Leonini.
I think it's Castle Facti Leonidi.
No, wait, maybe it's Castle Sanctum Lapini.
Or Castle Fant Leprini.
Come on, you two. It's Castle Sancti Leonis.
Whatever, at least we got close. I withdraw my question. You must know many of the faithful in your church.
As does any parish priest worthy of such a name.
Good. The man I'm looking for is named De Vilta. He's short, slightly overweight, wears glasses. Does that ring a bell?
Yes, of course.
Oh, perfect. Do you know his home address?
I'd really love to help, but, well...
You don't remember it.
I'm sorry. Lately my mind is distracted with the organisation of Christmas.
Christmas? It's the beginning of November.
Are you serious?
Goodbye, Father. I would use the nail to unstick that photo from the badge. I took a deep whiff of the gasoline. What can I say? Everyone has their weaknesses. I thought it was better to... A few seconds soaking in the gas would turn the chewing gum back. I was all out of... I didn't... Hey, Gaia? Here's my card.
So you got proof of residence in the last 5 minutes, and you also managed to procure a membership card without me officially issuing it. Moreover, a new card on which you appear to be born in 1963. You don't show your age at all. Congratulations.
Well, apart from that, everything's in order, right?
I've never seen such a clumsy attempt to borrow a book. I'll turn a blind eye just this one time. Is there something you want to consult?
I hadn't read a book for at least 6 years. And on top of that, it was the installation manual for the air conditioner. I floundered about, looking for a title that might at least sound plausible. What the Government Kept From Us by Weilo Wee.
Weilo Wee?
Sure, the much-talked-about Vietnamese writer who was the best-selling smash the last few years. Don't tell me you never heard of him.
I admit I haven't. I'll have to search in the new arrivals section. It might take a while.
I'm in no hurry.
I'll be back soon. I'm really sorry, but there's no trace of that book.
Maybe it's too recent. Don't worry, I'll think of something else. By attaching the bracelet around the car's muffler, Alice would be able to follow its every move. Done. The Marquis was totally absorbed in his reading and didn't notice anything. There was nothing else to do besides send him home now. I was clearly getting worse by the minute, but I couldn't give up before finding that child. I had to resist. Just having to talk to him in person from time to time was enough. Besides, my phone calls with Wheelo lasted 20 seconds at most. Then he hung up. Anti-interception measures, he said. Just having to talk. Besides, he wouldn't have let me in without a sign. Just having to talk to him, and besides, my phone calls with Wheelo lasted 20 seconds at most. Anti-interception measure. I no longer need. I wonder what my mother. Anyway, I could do without Alice. I preferred to call. I didn't need to set the alarm. By that time, I only had a game. I was complete. I didn't need to. Just having to talk to him and besides, my phone anti-intercept. I wondered what my mom. I no longer. I could do with. The chainmail was as tough and scratchy as a Just having to talk to. Besides, anti-inter. Just having to talk to. Besides, anti. Just having to talk. Besides, and. I preferred to call from the library so I could spy on DeVilta without being seen. I preferred to call from the library. There wasn't anything else to do but phone DeVilta and motivate him to return.
Hello?
Hi, is this the Marquis DeVilta?
I am. Who's speaking?
I'm calling from the local fire station. We've had a report of a fire in your garden.
You're joking, right?
We don't have time for jokes around here. I suggest you hurry back and get to your house as soon as possible.
My lovely house! My paintings!
At that point, it was up to Alice to follow the movements of the Marquis.
Hi, Lars.
Hey there. Have you arrived at the home of Professor Visconti?
Almost.
Great. When you get there, you should give me the current position of the tracking bracelet.
What are you up to with the tech equipment I gave you, Lazarus Bundy?
Let's just say Cagliostro isn't the only nobleman I have to track down. Can you do that quickly?
It shouldn't be any problem. Just give me time to set up an internet connection.
All right. Standing by.
It's a shame I won't have time to visit Rome up, down, and sideways. That's something I've dreamed of doing for a long time. Well, now I'm officially, or at least almost officially, on duty. I have to show everybody what I'm made of.
Yes? Who is it?
Is this the house of Professor Visconi?
Oh, you must be the young girl that called here yesterday. I'll open the door for you, dear.
Hi, darling. I'm Marie. Please put your things on that table.
Thanks a lot. Good. Let's get busy. Everything's ready. Here I am, Marie.
I'm making a cake specifically for you, dear.
Oh, you didn't need to go to so much trouble.
I wouldn't be a good housekeeper if I didn't accommodate the professor's guests properly.
Speaking of which, excuse me for the hurry, but is the professor home?
Yes, but you'll have to wait. He's taking his afternoon nap now and I can't wake him up. Lately, he's always so tired. He needs rest and treatment.
Treatment? For what?
Oh, you poor dear. Don't you know? The professor has contracted some rare form of Alzheimer's.
What? Why didn't I see anything about it online?
Lamberto is a very proud man. Since the diagnosis, he's preferred to hole up at home.
Do you think he'll be able to help me?
If he made you come all the way here, I'm sure he will. His disease comes and goes. Talking to him is like being on a roller coaster. In the meantime, feel free to explore the house as you please. I just ask that you not go to the upper floor. The bedrooms are there, and you might bother the professor.
Don't worry. I'll use this chance to do a certain task for a colleague of mine. First things first, I need an internet connection. It's a high-resolution scanner. Let's see. I'm confused and intrigued at the same time. As soon as this case is over, I'll take a look at the website. I saved the settings of the wristband. To track it, I just need to click on the Lars tracker icon. I don't need to explore my computer. Only if I need to do online. First, I need to set up a connection. There's nothing but I don't need to explore. There's the doc. I saved this. The connection is protected with a web key. I have to ask Marie. This button would turn. I'm really. I don't need to go out. I'm sure there's a connection. Marie, I will need your web key.
A key? I'm sorry, but I gave the spare one to the plumber who's fixing the leaky sink.
No, I mean the passcode for the internet connection.
We don't have internet. There's not even a computer in the house.
Then the line I discovered must... What are you doing?
Making a cake for you, my dear. A chocolate one. I hope you like them.
I can't handle such sticky dough without making a mess.
Oh, well. Take my word when I say this dough is very sticky.
What is your relationship with the house owner?
Excellent, I'd say. The professor is a good employer, kind and patient. You have no idea how sad it is to see him. But when he worked on his research, You could feel the passion unleashed.
I noticed the furnishings are tribal.
Lamberto studies all kinds of cultures and eras, dear, without any limits.
I'll leave you. I have to find the origin of the Wi-Fi connection that I tracked earlier. Nothing here. I should move. That's it. I'm receiving a weak signal.
What's this I see?
Oh no! Did I make a mess? I was concentrating on the phone and...
Not at all. It's just that I never saw such a dazzling smile. Except when I look in the mirror.
Oh, please, it's one of them. Sorry, I have to go now. I mistook you for an acquaintance of mine.
So what? Can't we get to know each other? I'm Beniamino, gorgeous.
I'm Alice. What a promiscuous man. I'll have to prepare myself to deal with his advances. Did it ever occur to you to talk to Professor Visconti?
Ooh, that fossil? Stop joking.
The professor is a serious scholar of the occult.
That professor's a big dope. That's what he is.
Do you know if there's an available internet connection nearby?
There's nothing free around here, but the guys upstairs have Wi-Fi. You can get there through the front door. They always leave it open.
You don't happen to know the password, do you?
Nah, I'm not a tech nerd. I got other interests.
He has the hungry eyes of a prairie coyote. I see you really care about your car.
I need to make my mark, baby.
Make your mark?
With the chicks. Babes like you. You know, if they see you coming with a hot rod like this, and with tinted rear windows...
I wish I never asked.
Oh, don't be shy. You want to go for a ride?
I get carsick. I bet you work out a lot.
Oh, you noticed, huh? Check this out.
Not every woman cares about muscles.
Sure, but it's still cool if I pick up half of them.
See you soon.
Later, Tufty.
Something terrible is coming up from that manhole. I'm pretty sure the Wi-Fi signal Beniamino was talking about comes from in there. I can't lift the shutter. The vent draws in the external air, which is then cooled down and fed back into the house. I'm starting to formulate an idea. Inserting the hose into that stinky manhole and connecting it to the vent I saw earlier. The air conditioner would draw in the bad smell, causing the house owners to open the window to ventilate. I have to convince Beniamino to let me use his hose. Hey,
Hiya, girl. What do you need?
I need your hose.
Holy cow. You blurted out just like that? Off the bat?
The rubber hose!
It sounded weird. I'm using it now, though.
But the car is clean enough already.
Nope. Gotta make it shine like it's brand new. Even though I really don't want to today, it needs to be done.
I really need that hose so I don't waste time, but I have to find a way to convince Beniamino. No. Better not. Not a great... Let's see if I can dig under that heap of muscles. Judging by his behavior, I'd say Beniamino is anything but bored. I rather think he's enjoying the day and that he loves washing his car. It appeals to many guys. Something I can't really relate to. Not that I have a car to wash, of course, but if I did, I don't think I'd like spending the whole day on... Come on, Alice, focus! I need to borrow that hose, but Beniamino won't stop using it while he's in such a good mood. And I do believe that stirring up some sort of trouble with his car would be the best way to ruin it. Beniamino has no... Beniamino... It's well tightened to the... It's well tightened. I did some research before leaving. The arrow down indicates that the no parking sign is valid to this point. With an upside down arrow, however, the sign is valid from this point on. Clear and clever. I'll take that ticket despite... Hey,
Hiya, girl. What do you need?
are you sure you can't lend me the rubber hose?
Damn sure. I have to wash the car until it shines like a diamond.
Are you sure you can't...
Damn sure.
See you soon.
Later,
It might be useful. Oh no, what a mess. I can't take it until I find another way. Normally, I don't pick up everything I find, but a bit of aluminum could come in handy. An eagle with its eyes bugging out. Threatening. It has a fabulous mane. I can't resist. I have to caress it. It looks Aztec or Incan. It's not really my field. It looks like a pot. Maybe of African origin. It looks like a pothole. No, better not. I need to focus. Great. I just vandalized personal property without giving it a second thought. Lars has influenced me more than I expected. The hair alone won't suffice. The water would wipe it out. The hair alone. I can't take it. I know it may sound strange, but can I have a bit of that dough?
I'm sorry, my dear, but I can't give you any.
But I need very little, Marie.
It would damage the proportions. I'm very precise about these things.
I get it. I'll manage some other way. Think, Alice. What would Lars do in your place? No, better seek a less drastic solution. Not a great idea. I'm sorry for doing this, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I'll set the timer for 30 seconds, and then I'll disappear faster than light.
Jesus be praised. What happened to the microwave?
By now, the damage should have been done.
Alice, dear,
Has something happened?
the microwave suddenly went crazy. and in the attempt to turn it off, I let the dough be ruined. I'm afraid I won't be able to prepare that cake I promised you.
Don't worry, Marie. The important thing is that nothing serious happened. I would have never forgiven. It's so Marie, since you can't finish the cake, can I use this dough?
Go ahead. I'd have to dump it anyway. At least it will be good for something.
Yuck. Thanks a lot.
You're welcome, dear. Although I would have preferred that you eat it.
I need to focus. Yes, I'll modify the parking ticket with the corresponding plate number. Let's launch the photo editing software. I delete the old plate number, insert that guy's plate number, and there you have it. Perfect. I'll send the modified picture to the printer. Et voila! A fresh ticket hot off the presses. A good idea to ruin Beniamino's day. Beniamino only has eyes for his car. He didn't notice anything. The muscular guy's car. Ugh, the tinted windows give me chills. The I need to focus. No. I have to convince Beniamino to let me use his hose. Better not. I need to focus. The muscular guy's car. Hey,
Hiya, girl.
aren't you afraid to leave the car in a no parking zone?
What no parking zone? The sign points down there. Can't you read?
Are you really sure about that?
Well, Oh, you're right. Man, I've lived here for 20 years and I've never noticed.
Aren't you going to move the car?
Nah. If I see a traffic warden, I'll get on it and move it.
He's really stubborn. I must be more convincing if I want to get on his nerves. I have to convince Beniamino. No. The muscular guy. Hey,
Hiya, girl.
are you sure you...
Damn sure.
See you soon.
Later.
Something I have to No. This... The vent... Better not. This gate leads... Beniamino has no... I don't think so. No. I don't think so. No. Not agree. The musket. I don't think the musk. Not a. I don't. I need to focus. I don't think so. The big guy. I have to convince Beniamino to let me use. Hey,
Hiya, girl.
are you sure?
Damn
See you soon.
Later.
I worked very hard. Let's see how our Latin lover reacts. Say, isn't that Pamela Anderson?
Who? The Baywatch babe with those 2 built-in life buoys? Where'd you see her, huh?
Oh, dang.
Sup, doll?
Look. They gave you a ticket for illegal parking.
What?
It's true. It's right there on the wiper blades.
What the? How did they find me if I was right here?
They're getting better and better, aren't they?
A perfect day ruined by a ninja traffic cop, and I didn't even see Big Pamela. Listen, leave me alone. I gotta blow off some steam.
Now I should put the other end of the hose on that railing, but I really doubt I have enough strength. I know it's not the best time, but I need to ask you a favor.
Come on, I already told you I don't want to do nothing.
I know, but could you really refuse to help out a nice damsel in distress?
No. What do you need?
Since you're not using it, could you throw the rubber hose on that railing up there?
How do you spend your time? What do you say we, get the car and go discover the wonders of Rome? Or my own?
Are you afraid you can't do it?
Alright, you win. Give me that hose and I'll throw it to the moon and back. What a throw! Next year they'll put me in the Olympics.
Congratulations! All those push-ups were useful after all.